Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, YouTube. How you doing? This is your host Jeffrey, and today I have a insight for you today. I have an insight for you. Today I was at work talking to a coworker, and we had a debate talking about the difference between the law and the statute. And they was trying to convince me that humanity is governed under statutes, and that you can't be governed under a natural law, like the law of correspondence or transmutation, or we can't be governed under law. We have to be governed under man's law. And I was like, well, you can't call man's law a law because it doesn't apply to everyone. And a law applies to everybody. For example, no matter who you are, if you don't breathe for a certain amount of time, after that time limit, you guess what happens? You are no longer alive, right? Okay, so that's a law. It applies to everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't care who you are. All right, it doesn't care how much money you got. It doesn't care if you don't have any money. That law says if you do not breathe for a certain X amount of time, after that time, you're gone. It's over. Cadoodles. Chop it up. All right. So here's my argument. You have two citizens. All right, and one citizen is going to represent the 99%. The other citizen is going to represent the 1%ers. All right, and they are flying in this airplane. The airplane represents society. They're flying in this airplane. They end up jumping out of the airplane. Both of them jump out at the same exact time. Now, the 99%er does not have enough money to pay for a parachute. However, the 1%er has enough money to pay for a parachute, so they do. So when they jump out of this airplane, the law of gravity, they are both subjected to the law of gravity now, but one has a statue, and one's protected by the statue and one is not, because they didn't have enough money, and the statue is the parachute. So because they don't have, the 99% does not have enough money to afford the statue, then they go splat at the bottom of the fall. Because gravity doesn't care. Both of them are subjected to gravity, so they both are being pulled down by gravity. But the loophole around gravity is the statue, which is the parachute. And only the 99% had the money to pay for it. So that's what we're governed under. We're governed under a system where if you have the ability to afford the loophole or the statue, then you can get away from the absolute law. What do you guys think about that? Weigh in down below, share your comments. If you like this insight for the day, thumbs up. If you did not like it, thumbs down. And leave a comment, share with your friends and family. And until next time, this is your host, Jeffrey, stimulating thought, initiating debate, and reaching out to you to help create a better way. Peace.